So this will be on trail day 192. It's Thursday, December the 2nd, 2021. I stayed last night here at Rock Gap shelter. I put my tent up right there on the tent pad. I think the shelter is infested with rats. Heard a bunch of gnawing last night. There's acorns and stuff all over. So we got the old privy and the new privy over there, and then the water source is like a little puddle right down there, and you can't see it, but there's a road. I can see the road. Not a lot of cars, a few here or there. I got everything packed up except for my tent, so I'm about to take it down and put it away, and then we'll get started. It's 9:42, so it'll be on trail by 10 or a little after. I woke up this morning before, well, it was just starting to get daylight, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling getting up, so it was a strange night. The critters gnawing in the shelter. It was windy, then it'd be dead silent, then it rained for like a half hour, and then it got windy again. That was after midnight, I think, before I finally went to sleep. But anyway, gonna finish packing up. Had one hiker come through here just a few minutes ago and get started. The goal for today is a shelter about 12 miles away. We'll see how it goes. So I'm about a mile and a half or so in, I guess. I had a little uphill, but it was not bad. Almost graded to the point where there is no uphill. This is kind of flat down where I'm at the moment. So there's another shelter in about 2 miles, I'm guessing. I plan to stop there, maybe get some water. I didn't have to get any at the previous shelter. I packed out a quart of Powerade and half a quart of water. I mixed the two together this morning. That gave me a quart. And then going over Albert Mountain Fire Tower today. Never been there before, so good clear day, should get some views. I got a slight pain on the left side in my back. It kind of goes from my back down into my thigh. Not sure what that's about. Maybe I laid on it too long the same way. If the terrain stays like this all day, should have a good day. The trail keeps going that way. Looks like there's a campsite here with a view. Kind of looks like that same grassy patch we saw yesterday from the ridge. So this is the Long Branch shelter. I'm going to stop here and have a snack. I skipped breakfast this morning. Didn't have a dinner because I had Fat Buddy's barbecue in town before getting on the trail. But it's a nice shelter, double decker. And a fire pit. Don't really see much for tents. So there is, it looks like a trail that goes up on the hill. And I saw a not very well used trail. So maybe there's some camp spots up on the ridge. Pretty breezy here. And of course the privy's right back in the back. But I'm gonna go grab some water, let that filter while I take a break. And then back on trail we'll go. I'm about a mile or so, I guess, from the Long Branch shelter, I believe it was. I'm getting close to the Albert Mountain Fire Tower. My hip's still killing me. I don't know, it's almost like the joints jammed up or something, if that makes sense. But I'm making progress, so. Strange how things like that do that. Like, oh, the terrain should be fairly easy. Should do this without too much difficulty. The terrain is pretty good by the elevation profile, pretty much for the rest of North Carolina. So, have a day or two of good terrain. Maybe more than that. My hip quits hurting, my pack gets a little lighter, I eat some more food. I'll step it up a little, I guess. One step at a time. That's how all hikers get there. One step at a time. Oh. So this is the climb up Albert Mountain going southbound. Came up that. Not steep at all. Be a little easier if my hip wasn't screaming, but it is what it is. I think I saw the outline of a rooftop or something, so we should be there momentarily. And the tower's locked. A nice view. It's a nice view. Not too far past the fire tower. It's right up there. So less than 100 miles to go. Said the fire tower was at mile marker 99.7. So shelter 6 miles away. That's like 600 foot of climbing. That doesn't sound too bad. Hip's feeling a little better at the moment, but I'm just getting started back as a hiker up at the fire tower. I was talking with him for a little while. He's trying to link up with another hiker. He's not sure if he's in front of the hiker or behind it. That's what just came down, and that's where I'm going. So the climb up Albert Mountain, if you're a northbounder, would be pretty strenuous. Was definitely much easier on the southbound side. So I'm glad I'm going southbound. As I look back up the way I just came down, now we still got some more down. You can see the fire tower way up there. Maybe the sun gleaming off the side of it. Whew. That climb up there would have not been fun. Hope my hip feels better tomorrow. It's not hurting quite as much as it was earlier, but after coming down that hill, it's starting to bother me again. This would be kind of a cool break spot and a stump to sit on. A little bit of a view. But it's not break time. Probably will not be break time until I get to where I'm going. It's almost 3:30. I know we're about 2 miles south of Albert Mountain Fire Tower. I got like 4 or something miles left to go. And an hour and 57 minutes to get dark. Well, sunset. So, if my hip doesn't start bothering me any worse, Should be able to make it before dark. It's kind of cool walking on the side of the mountain. There's a nice view. I don't know what kind of birds those are that you hear flutter. There goes one. If anybody watches this knows just by hearing the wings, let me know. And I'm standing in the middle of the trail, and it's about to fall off a cliff. And you can see it kind of tucks. Just all these roots and stuff holding the trail on the side of the mountain. My new shoes are doing pretty good. I do have a little bit of soreness on my big toe just because they wear differently than my old ones. But I think in a day or two my shoes and feet will be adjusted to each other. At the moment it's kind of flattened back out, not as rocky. Should start going uphill before long. We should shortly start going uphill. But from the profile, it looks pretty casual. So. Coming up on a camp spot. I'm tempted to stop there. Let my hip hopefully ease off. Oh. But we'll see. It's 4:04, have an hour and 15 minutes. I think about 3 miles, close to it. Well, I made it to Betty Creek Gap. Got a trail over there, goes to the creek. But there was just back on the AT, not very far. You might can see the blue blaze to the right of the white blaze on the tree back there. I doubt it. Anyway, behind that tree to the right, I could see water. But even though there's a really big campsite, there's a sign that says no camping. So I don't have cell service here, so I'm going to keep going. Got if I can find it. Gotta go the right way. .7 more miles to get to the shelter. So it's 4:15. Might get there by around dark. Just see how this hip goes when I start climbing. Now, this would have been a bad spot to be in a windstorm. At least to get a view, maybe. Yeah, a little bit of one. I know it's probably all dead from a forest fire. I had a little uphill, but it wasn't bad. Camp spot with a view. And it's probably going to be windy. I can hear the breeze in the treetops already. I don't have too much further to get to the shelter. Maybe 2 miles. I haven't looked lately. But I feel like I've been making decent time. Hip pains and all. But at this point, I have a quart and a half of water and a few swallows left of drink mix. Let's see. Citrus Crystal Light, I think. Hadn't had one of those in a while, so I mixed it in the water. Back at the shelter. So, unless I just happen to spy a really good camp spot as it gets closer to dark, the plan right now is to continue on to the shelter. It won't be a bad day. 12 miles, day 2, sort of. I say day 2 because after taking 2 weeks off, it almost feels like starting again. Not quite, but almost. Section today has just been great all in all, though, for breaking in new shoes and Because the hip decide it wants to hurt all day. It'll do that sometimes. But then, by the time you're like a half a mile in or so, it limbers up and that'll give me more problems. It's the first time I remember it hurting all day. We'll see where we end up anyway. I got this little side trail to a view, and it looks like we're gonna have a view. Nice view. And we're in some steep terrain, but somehow they have managed to keep the trail nearly flat all day. So that nice trail ran out. I got 1 mile to go to get to the shelter. It is 4:39. Wait, 5:39. Excuse me. It's almost getting dark. Hopefully it's not too dark for the camera. I can still see alright. Probably have to turn the headlamp on in about a half a mile. Maybe shorter if it stays rocky and rooty like this. My hip finally decided to mostly quit hurting. So maybe it'll be back to normal tomorrow. Liam grabbed hold of my pack and tried to throw me off the rock. So I may have a hiker come in. There was one I met this morning. Was looking for the other hiker. Was up at the fire tower. And was planning to come down to the shelter if he didn't camp up there. Other than him, I have seen nobody else. But he says there's a bunch of southbounders behind me. So I'm sure I'll see some of them before I get there. Down to Springer. To the top of this hill, and then it's supposed to go downhill all the way to the shelter. All those mountains over there. Alright, well, it's probably getting too dark for the camera. So, at this point I'm just going on to the shelter. I'm this close, might as well. If there's no one there, I'll just wait till in the morning when it's daylight. So unless we have something worth recording go on in the next mile or during the night, we'll call it done for today. And then we'll see how tomorrow goes. I got some sore toes, but I don't think they're like blister sore. And it could be the big toe on my right foot so sore from compensating for the hip hurting on the left side. Small tent spot there. And, well, that should be all the uphill. And just cruise on downhill to the shelter. I plan to put my tent up again, but we'll see. Just depends on how I like the shelter. There was notices about bear activity, stealing your bag, PCT style or AT style bear hangs. Back at that, where the campsite was at, I said no camping. I hopefully won't have any bear problems this time of year. You never know. The last comment about a bear issue at that shelter in Gut Hook, or it's far out now. They changed the name. Like the end of October. So. But you never do know. The sun set quite a while ago, but still got some rays over the top of the mountain. But we will be back at it in the morning, and we'll see how the hip and feet feel and go from there. I got some weather coming in a few days, rain and stuff like that, so that might slow down our progress just a little, but we'll see. I could make it to Helen by the time the rain starts. And that would entice me to go into town in bad weather, in addition to good food. A shrimp basket from Paul's on the River in Helen, Georgia would be great in a couple more days. Well, it'd be great right now, but for sure in a couple more days. But we'll figure that out in a couple of days. I'll see you in the morning.